Hey everyone, Train Guy 1969 here. Today I thought I would show you the process of painting this undecorated Bachmann -840CW. Now, I had already started the process, so unfortunately I don't have the original Locomotive in its undecorated state to show you, but I found this picture on the internet and thought I would use it sort of to give you a sense of what it is that I've already started with regards to this particular locomotive. It came just basic gray, and so now I'm going through the process of putting on a primer coat and doing some masking and getting ready to change this one to look like a camouflaged military train, which I'll be using as part of my Remembrance Day military train lash up. So this is where I'm at so far. You can see that I have this done with a base coat. It's actually brown. It may not look like it on the video, but it is a brown color. And I am taping it up with some painter's tape, and I'm going to go through, use my airbrush, and paint the rest of it green and black. So hopefully when it's done, it'll look like it's got some nice camouflage, and I'll show you the process as I go through it. So here we go. So these are the three colors that I've chosen to use. All of them are Model Air Airbrush Paints. You can see we've got the brown here in the middle, along with a black and a green. Nice colors overall. I think they should work quite well. So I've already used the brown to paint the outside of the locomotive, so I painted it completely brown. I did put a gray undercoat on first. Now I'm going to use the brown, or I've used the brown, and then everything else over top of the brown is masked, so that the rest will be the black and the green. So this is the airbrush that I'm using. It's by TimberTech, and you can see that I have the shell off of the locomotive. I have it all taped up and getting ready to add on some of the additional colors. So we'll give the airbrush a quick test to see if it's going to work. Does take a little bit to get it primed. I've got a 0.5 millimeter needle in this, and so what I'll do is I'll get her primed up and then I'll come back and show you a little bit of the process. So as you can see, I've done a little bit of painting there and I've gotten it a little bit green. I'll try doing a little bit over here and show you how she works. So here we go. This airbrush works quite nice, gives a nice even flow. It wasn't overly expensive. It was only, I think, a little over $150 for it on the Amazon, and it came with all of the different parts that you need, so it seems to work quite nice. I'll continue working on this, and then we'll show you it again in a few minutes as I've gotten a little bit more done. So I've just completed painting all of the green. You can take a look there. And now I'll be going through and finishing it off with the black. And continuing to do a little bit more of the black here. It's my first time using an airbrush to paint anything, so I'm just learning as I go, but I think it's coming along quite nicely. And there we have the entire shell painted. The last thing to do is just let the paint dry for a little bit, then take off the masking, and then we'll see how it turned out after all. And here we have the completed locomotive shell. Looking not too bad. I might do some touch up in a few areas. Like I said, the first time ever using an airbrush to try to paint anything like this. I think it turned out nice. And once we get it attached to the chassis, we'll get her up and running with my military train as my tribute to our militaries around the world that are serving and bringing about peace and democracy to the world. So there we have it. After a little bit of tweaking, the adding of a little bit more camouflage, we have the completed locomotive. Again, this is a Spectrum, a Bachmann Spectrum locomotive. It came originally as an undecorated locomotive, so I painted it up to be a part of my military train. If you're wanting to see that video, it's posted a couple days ago for Remembrance Day, so take a look at it, as this locomotive does a great job pulling a load. Take a look at the details again. See, the grab irons have been applied. These are plastic. They're a little flimsy, but not too bad. They did go in quite well. I didn't have too much difficulty doing that. We'll take a look at the front end here. Again, not bad detail. It has the snow plow, some independently applied grab irons. I did have to add these ones on. You can see the cab crew inside. The lights are not LED, they're not super bright. I may switch those out at some point in the future. We'll go back to that side. So overall, I'm quite happy with it. I think what I'll do is I'll look for some decals, maybe put the Canadian and American flags on it. See what I can find. I'll go to the back side. Again, not bad detail. And that there is our Dash 840 CW. Again, Bachmann Spectrum in our military theme. I hope you enjoyed the process of the painting of this particular locomotive. I appreciate you coming out to my channel and viewing it. If you have any questions or comments wondering how I did anything, please don't hesitate to drop in a comment. And take care, have a great day. We'll see you again real soon.